Right, so we have a new camera. I have the Sony ZV-1. I do not know the year of the camera exactly. I don't know the stabilizer, I don't know the megapixels, I don't know what the lens is. I don't know anything. All I know is the picture looks so much better. I finally have a flip out screen and I can see myself, and I'm not just over here using my damn iPhone all the time. I'm so excited for this. This is the next step for the channel. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Look how good the picture is, dude. It is just insane how good it is. I'm so excited. I mean, oh, it's so good. It is so good. But I just wanted to make a little itty bitty tiny video here. It is just an auto mode, so it's not really like perfect. It's not fine-tuned. I don't have it on manual. You know, it's auto-focusing, it's stabilizing, it's doing everything on its own, and I think it looks pretty damn good. But I believe the battery in this is about to die because I did just pick it up. Literally sitting outside of Walmart right now. The guy just pulled away. But I am going to film a little bit more with this, and I really hope it takes the channel to the next level. Bumps. I don't know if the camera's gonna stay. Alright, so I am gonna say I am very proud of the G35 currently, because I took it on a 40-minute road trip to go pick up a new set of fat meaty tires for the back of it. We got a 265 40-18 for the rear of the G35 now, and I then took an hour and 15-minute trip to go get this camera, so that's already almost 2 hours of driving, and I still got an hour and 16 minutes left on my drive. I mean, I can let go of the wheel in this car, and it barely pulls. It rides smooth. It is a little bit loud, but that does happen when you have a 3-inch straight pipe all the way back from the manifolds. But I just want to say I am super proud of the car. Coming from a wrecked car that just looked like it could barely even drive and looked like a just complete absolute pile of shit to this, I am so incredibly happy with where it is sitting right now. I did want to talk to you guys real quick about a few plans with the car, because my plans coming this summer are to finish the bodywork. I want to get new fenders for the front of the car, obviously. I want to get new fenders for the car, because these ones are all crinkly and bacony and I really just don't like them. So, new fenders. I want to do some kind of hood. I don't think I'm going to do anything carbon, anything special like that, but some kind of hood. I'm doing a Nismo front bumper. For the people on my poll, which is like 60% of you, you guessed that I was going to be doing a carbon fiber wing on the car next, and you were right. Excuse me. So we are getting the carbon fiber wing on, and then the car is getting wrapped. Never mind, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what the car is getting wrapped. But I'm going to do different wheels. I have, right here, you can't see them, but they're right behind me. I got a set of wheel spacers for the car now too, because the fitment is absolutely trash. I got a new windshield getting ready to come for it. I got a dash cover that's going to come for it so that it'll cover all of that blown airbag shit. I just ordered more carbon fiber. It's going to get new headlights. This car is going to take an insane change. And as sad as it is to say, this car does have 210, almost 211,000 miles. So I kind of am prepping for the motor to go at some point. So I am going to start saving. Hang on, gotta switch lanes. I am going to start saving so that I can buy a built motor when this motor does go. I want to do just a pretty basic motor. I want to do pistons, rods, and then cams. I don't want to do a bunch of crazy shit. I'm not going to bore it and stroke it and no. I'm not doing any of that. I just want to long. I'm going to get back on the road. We have an hour and 13 minutes left of our drive. I will pick back up with you guys back at the house. I have a V6 Mustang arriving. I think it's a V6. I'm not trying to go to jail. This man seems like he's ready to go to jail. Not even going to lie, I totally played with that Mustang, and it was really funny. He was a super cool guy. But I was pretty amazed. That was probably, I think that was like a 2013, 2014 V6 Mustang, and I put probably, I don't know, probably 5 cars on him or something, let out. Didn't feel like wasting any more gas than I needed to, but super cool dude. He had a guy in the car too. Look, we got a G37 pulling up on us now too. But that was super fun. I've never raced anything in this car, so I've never raced anything in this car, so I don't know what this car stacks up against. I just really don't. And shit, I mean, it could outrun things that I don't think it'll outrun. I don't know. This feels way faster than my sedan ever was, so I don't know. There's potential this G37 behind us might play with me, but for legal reasons, I'm not going to record any of that because we are not in Mexico. Just a little tunnel here. So fun. People just completely forgot how to park because I literally, like at the current moment, could not open either of my doors. But I want to show you something quick. So right there, don't mind those lights. That says quarter tank. I was at little above 3/4 of a tank when I started my journey. So what that means to me is in just about 400 miles of driving, I only used half a tank of gas, and that is absolutely crazy to me. Because if you look here, this right here, 1,386.2 miles, and that was just barely over 1,000 miles when I started this trip. It was like 1,069 or something. That's insane to me. But right now, I'm at a car dealership, and we are going to go look at something. Okay, so a question that I've had for a long time now with both of my G35s is, do I trade in the G35 for a G37? This is a pretty beautiful sedan. I don't know what the price is, but it looks like it's got an all black interior. I'm not sure if this is the price, $15,568. That could just be the number on the car, but it looks to me this car is definitely lowered. It's on drilled and slotted rotors. I don't really know much else about it, but there's also an Audi over here, which I think is pretty cool as well too. I don't know if I would get one like this specifically, but I do like this style of Audi. I just know that they're way expensive to maintain, and I already pretty much know how to maintain one of these because I've had 2 of them just with a different motor. It's really all they are. They're pretty much the same platform of car. So we are going to look at this a little bit more, but I want your guys' opinion. Should I trade the G35 in and get a G37, or should I just save for a little while, save the G35 or sell the G35 for a good chunk of change and buy myself like a 5.0 Mustang or something else? I don't really have anything else in the lot here that interests me, but damn, this place is really busy. But I really like this, and I'm a really big fan of the way it looks, how it sits, and I really like the 37s, and I would not mind going back to a sedan necessarily, but let me know. So we are getting the keys to this car so that I can look inside of it. I have a guy grabbing them for me right now. He noticed me recording and asked if I was a YouTuber, and of course I had to tell him yes. I've been doing it for a while now.
What's
But we are going to look at the inside of the car right now. I don't know what's going on over there. That is the guy over there that's supposed to be bringing me keys. But as you can see, there's a little bit of damage on the back here. Nothing crazy though. Looks like at one point the car was bottomed out pretty heavily. If you can see, the tailpipe is pretty smushed there. But I didn't know these had parking sensors and things like that as well too. But this is a relatively clean car. The paint looks pretty good except for that scuff. And like I said, it does look like the car was bottomed out. So I would love to see under the car, but I'm not entirely sure. The front fender fitment over there, if you can see, is a little bit off. But I'm not entirely sure what the price tag is on this car, and it almost appears to me that it's been in some sort of accident. But if the interior is really clean, it'd be something really cool to look into. So, oh, it is insanely clean. The steering wheel has like no rips in it. These are essentially the same thing my seats are, really. They don't change a whole lot. I have actually seats just like this. Now, I don't know if anyone earlier in the channel remembers, but I got seats just like this for the, oh, I can't move the seat. I don't know if they let me sit in it or not, but I'm gonna sit in it. I would be really interested in getting this car. Has it got the paddle shifters? No, it's not the S. But it's got all the parking features. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. It feels to me like they just cleaned it, because if you see how, like, shiny this is, they cleaned it. Oh, they didn't know they changed the heated seats and everything, too. I have not been in a G37 yet. To me, this is pretty cool. I have not been inside one, and I've been looking pretty heavily at one, actually. This one is a fairly clean example. You get your push to start, you got your heated seats. Doesn't have cooled seats or anything like that, but it's got the parking sensors. It's got a full screen display over here. Obviously, it's got the, not Triptronic or whatever the hell it is, but it's got the manual mode, because it is an automatic. But it's a really clean example of this car if it was for a good price. I don't know what the price is, and obviously I've owned a few of these. I can see it has memory seats as well too. Oh, it's got auto windows on all four. Like my sedan only had auto windows on the front, 2 windows, and then the rear windows were not auto. But this also has the auto dimming mirror, just like my car had. So it's super clean. The interior is super clean. There's nothing on the dash that's messed up. The steering wheel is practically perfect. A little bit of fading, but obviously they are older cars. The I don't know if you can hear that. Center console's a little bit loose, things like that. But all the buttons look good. The dash looks good. Everything is just beautiful in this car. And I would love to actually know what the price of the car is to potentially look into it, because I think it would be a great investment on the channel, and it's already super clean. So somehow I now have it set up that Monday I am going to come in here and test drive that G37. It is up for $11,950. It's got 120k miles on it. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. They probably wouldn't give me shit for a trade-in on my G, because it is wrecked. So I don't know if it would be worth trading my G in or not, but I would definitely be getting rid of this G if I got that one, because I cannot afford the insurance on 2 cars right now, because that is just a lot. And when I tell you right now that my insurance is almost $300 alone as it is, I'm not kidding. So it would be very cool. It would be really, really, really cool. But I am going to come in Monday and test drive it and see what they kind of have for financing and whatnot, and see what I can do. It'd be kind of cool. Figured I'd take you guys along for this little segment of this, you know, test out the new camera a little bit more. But I don't know what else the day entails. I might actually go look at their new lot too, just for the fuck of it. I mean, I got nothing better to do. My girlfriend's out in Omaha with the rest of my family, and I just got done with, you know, over 3 hours of driving, so clearly I didn't go with them. But I'm always in the market for new cars just because, so we might go check out another lot just because we can. Why not? I'm not dead set on buying anything. I could test drive this car on Monday and just absolutely fucking hate it. But that's not the point. The point is I'm going to test drive the car and I'm going to see if I would like a G37. And the dude Dylan over here at Tailgate Motors in Fremont, he seems like a super nice guy. He's asking about my channel and whatnot. So Dylan, if you're watching this, if I buy that car, thank you. If I don't, thank you for letting me test drive it and being such a nice person. So if anyone around the Fremont area comes to Tailgate Motors down here in Inglewood, go to Dylan because he seems like a really nice guy. He's a young guy, so you know he's not. I don't know how to put it. A lot of old geezers just don't. They don't work the same as the younger guys. So, like I said, hit up Dylan if you come here. There is potential I may be financing a G37, but we're not entirely sure yet. Okay, first of all, can we just appreciate how clean the G is right now, because it is never this clean and it probably won't stay this clean. But another contender I've been looking at, not even in the same price range at all. This is well into the 30,000 plus price range. But like I said, save for a while. Oh, I forgot the WRXs come in a 6-speed now. That is pretty cool. But another thing that I've been looking at, which once again is not in my price range, is a WRX. I don't know what year this is, but this ish style of WRX is something that I have been looking at pretty heavily actually. Oof, somebody doesn't know how to drive their car. Yeah, no. That's no bueno. But the exhaust tips, they beautiful. These are beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, I really like them. Another thing we're gonna look at is that GTO over there. Okay, so I have just been charging the camera in my car, so it's not crazy charged, so I can't talk forever. But this is something around in the price range that I want to spend. I'm going to take a wild guess that this GTO is probably in the $12,000 range. And looking at the paint, see the door is darker than the rear, tells me this whole rear section has been repainted and probably bodyworked because it was probably in a rear end collision. That is just my guess. There is no reason at all that the door, fenders, hood, mirror, and the roof, if you look, the roof is blended as well. The camera probably can't pick it up, but it is blended. So my guess is this car was in an accident. So I'm pretty sure the price would reflect that. Just a wild guess. It is only a 5.7, but it is definitely something I'd be really into. I'm not sure how much I like the staggered tips, but you know, these are all things that can be changed. Definitely a new set of wheels because GTO wheels are ugly. They're just ugly. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it is a manual car as well too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but oh look, another G. I mean, it's a good looking car, let's be honest here. They are very good looking cars, but this thing would need some paint love, that's for sure. If I'm gonna end up paying like $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 for a car, plus interest, you know, because obviously I'm gonna finance. I don't have liquid cash like that. I am not doing a car that I gotta fix the paint on everywhere. I got headlights full of water. I mean, dealerships could do little things like detail this paint, change the headlights, and they could probably list this car for $3,000 more than they have it now. I mean, come on, somebody was pretty aggressive with some keys here. But regardless, a GTO is something that is on my list of things to have. All right, so the last thing I want to show you guys is the new Schmeat. Look at that, it's more than a hand wide. The meat that I got for the G35, like I said, this is upside down, but they are 265, 40, 18. And I got, obviously, the rears as well, too. These are my old tires. Sorry, the camera angle is a little funky, but they're trash. They're absolute garbage. But this is where I am going to end the video for the day. I did a lot today. I'm really tired. I got off of work at 5 a.m. Okay, so I was up at about 7 p.m. and I got off of work at 5 a.m. and it is now currently 4:16 in the afternoon, and I have yet to sleep. So I am going to go home and probably play some video games, edit this video, do whatever I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to sleep because it has been a long ass day. So let me know how you guys enjoy the quality of the new camera. I really like it. I love the autofocus feature because my last camera didn't have autofocus. I was constantly clicking that autofocus button and it was pissing me off. But once again, let me know if you can notice a difference in the audio and whatever. But peace out. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.